can see. Okay, CP. So this is CP, and this distance is 40. From this you have to take 40. This distance is 40. So then you have another point that station point is about 30 mm in front of the picture plane, and it is 40 mm towards the left of the axis, and 45 mm above the ground. So firstly you are taking 30 mm in front of picture plane. So this is the picture plane line, and you have to take 30 mm. So you have to extend the CP in such a way that you can take 30 mm. So from this point, from the PPP line, you have to take 30 mm, and as it is coming under the top view part, this is being represented as small letter s. Similarly, it is stated that it is at a distance of 45 mm above the ground. So you have to take 4.5 mm. Sorry, you have to take 4.5 mm from this point, and this corresponding point is being as it is front view, it is being represented by yes. Then the next step, okay, you have marked the top view of the, sorry, this is S dash. You have marked the top view of the station point as well as the front view of the station point. Now the next step, which is the step number 7, is to draw the EHP line, or the elevation of the horizon plane. Okay, so this will be a horizontal plane. So through S dash you have to draw a line, and that line may be named as EHP. You have to write all these lines. After completing that particular step, which is step number 7, the next step is to draw the visual rays in the top view, which is step number 8. So this is the top view of the object. You have to draw towards visual rays are to be drawn by using construction lines. All these lines are lighter lines. You have to draw towards all the four corners of the rectangle, as well as the central point of the rectangle. So this is the central point of the rectangle. So this top view, this front view, everything is to be drawn as construction lines or thinner lines. The thing that is to be drawn by using darker lines is just the final answer, which is the perspective view of the object. Similarly, the next step is to draw the visual rays in the front view. So this is the station point. From this station point in the front view, you have to draw towards all the corners. You have, for the triangle, you have 3 corners with the center point. You have the 3 corners. So you have to draw towards all the 3 corners of the triangle. So with this, the station points, or the step number 8 as well as step number 9 is being complete. Now we are having the step number 10, which means you have to mark the intersection points of the visual rays in the top view with the PPP line. So intersection points, okay, these are the lines, these are the visual rays. They are intersecting at a point. This is one point, this is another point, this is a point, this is a point, and this is a point. You have you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in the top view, and this particular points are being marked. So these are the points, and after that you have to draw the projection lines. After marking these points, then you have to draw the projection lines from the intersecting point. For example, this is the point, this is the point on the SD, then you have to project till S dash D dash by using thinner lines. Okay, so SD, the point on SD is to be projected till S dash D dash, and this point, this particular point is named as it is from SD, it's named as capital D, capital letter D. This particular point is A, okay, SA, it has to be drawn till this point, and this been named as capital A. Okay, so this point is A, SO, it is to be drawn till S dash O dash, and this particular point is being named as capital O. Okay, this particular point is SC. Okay, you can see it as SC, and it is drawn till S dash C dash, which is this, and this point is being named as capital letter C. Similarly, the last point is on the line SB, so it is to be projected till S dash B dash, and it is being named as capital B. So these are the all complete points that you have got in the front view. Next step is to join these points in order to get the final perspective view. So for that you have to draw the outside boundaries initially. So AD is the outside point, and here you are having the outside point as AB, so you have to draw AB. Then the next outside point is O, that is BO, so you have to go from B to reach O. Then the outside point is OD, okay, then you have to complete OD. Then you are having for example then you are having lines that are placed inside. So when an observer is been looking from this point, from the point S, then the point C is being far away for the observer. For the observer, he can only see this triangle as well as this triangle. Something that comes beyond that is being invisible for the observer. So the points so from point C you have invisible lines connecting OC, so that have to be drawn by using dotted lines. Similarly, you are having dotted lines towards other points also, which is AC, which is also AO. You are having a CB as well as CB as well as the other points are to be drawn by using invisible lines. Okay, you can see these points, which is a CB. You have a CB as well as a next point is CD. This line is also invisible when you are looking from this point. That line is also invisible. So this is the final perspective view. The final thing that I have drawn, you will be getting 8 edges, and the final drawn thing is to be drawn by using darker lines. So you have missed the point. You have a line from OA. You can see this point is being visible, like this line is being visible. So you have to draw by using darker lines. So by this, the final perspective view is being complete. Okay, so this H1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the inside edges. Inside edges are 3 and the outside edges are around 5. So in total we are having 8 edges. So this 8 edges are to be drawn by using darker lines. In that 8 edges, there are 3 edges which are to be drawn by using dotted lines. If you are drawing it as dotted lines, ensure that you are drawing it as darker dotted lines. Everything other than this particular view is to be drawn as lighter lines. All other lines, that includes the top view, that includes the front view, that includes all other lines in this problem. Okay, so only this thing is to be drawn by using darker lines. Okay, so by this, the method is been very much clear to you. Okay, so ensure that you are practicing this type of problems. Okay, the same types of steps are being followed in all the questions in perspective projection.